Okay, this was not what I was planning on working on this morning, but the scabiosa germinated like super fast. They're all spitting out these pretty long roots already, and I don't want them to get tangled up. So before I forget to do this, I thought I'd pop them into a tray. I came in here to look for some dahlias. I really want my peaches and cream, so I can take some cuttings off of them. So I was going to grab them to pot up, and I thought the tubers, all the tubers by the door, and I do come in here every day because I bring the eggs in here, they looked great, and I didn't smell anything off. But now that I'm back here, this is not organized. I just whipped everything in the fall, which is what I always do. And I've had great success for years now storing my tubers, but I think I have a whole bunch of rot. And I don't know, I'm going to see if I can find a dehumidifier to dry this out a bit more. I don't know if it's all the cold weather or something's different, or the tubers went into wet. I didn't think they were, but yeah, it's not looking great the farther I get into my cooler. So I don't know about dahlias this coming year. Just went through the cooler twice. I went through all the bags twice, and I couldn't find the ones I wanted, and they were right by the door. I don't know how I missed them the first time. Yeah, here they are, and they are the ones that they actually look good. They're the ones I've been checking. I'm a little bit worried about the amount of rot in the rest of the cooler, though.
Well, hello. I know I don't appear on Jen's channel very often, but this morning I was getting ready to go to work and my phone rang, and it was Jen, and she is stuck in the she's stuck in the chicken coop. So I don't know if you can see. She was out here feeding the chickens, and somehow the door got locked. So I'm coming out here to rescue her. Let me turn you around and you can see Jen. So, hi Jen.
Is that what happened?
How did that happen? Did Walter lock you in? Okay.
What would I do if you weren't home?
Well, I'm sure you would have figured it out. I'm sure you would have found a way to get out. But oh yeah, look at that. I think, like, if it's close.
Like if I drop it.
Just a sec. Oh, try it now. No.
I just don't know how that happened.
Oh well. I've now rescued Jen. She can carry on with her day. I gotta go to work.
Okay, I feel like I'm cheating because I bought in these trays to take cuttings with. I bought my first trays in last year, and that is where I finally had success taking dahlia cuttings. So I bought more in this winter. So I'm going to do my geranium. Usually I buy in my scented geranium, but I'm going to take all my own cuttings. So hopefully this all works. And then I potted up the dahlia tubers I brought in from the cooler. And once they start growing, I'm hoping to do dahlia cuttings again. And then I also want to do cuttings from my chrysanthemums. Okay, I'm actually feeling pretty good about not buying in the scented geranium, and that I think this is going to be successful because I already took some cuttings like 3 weeks ago. I think it was about 3 weeks ago. And I noticed today that I already have roots on these, on most of them, not all of them yet. So that is awesome. I can pot these up, grow them bigger over the next couple months, and take more cuttings. So I think I'll have enough geranium plugs of my own without buying anything in, which more than covers the cost of having to buy in these trays. And I have enough trays to do my geranium, my dahlias, and my chrysanthemums, and probably extra. So I think it was a worthwhile expense this spring. So I filled the tray. It's almost all geranium, but the last 2 rows are chrysanthemums, just so I have a full tray here. So I'm going to stick this in the basement under my lights where it will be nice and cozy warm, and hopefully we'll keep it from drying out. So not too dry, but also not too wet. So cross your fingers that we have lots of little baby plants in a few weeks. Okay, I am being much more careful that I don't get locked into the coop again. I still don't know how that happened. It's actually usually really hard to close the door. So anyways, thank goodness Bob was around and could quickly get me out. And I always have my phone in my back pocket because I'm always working by myself. So if anything goes wrong, I try to make sure I always have it so I can call someone for help. But that's the first time I think I've actually needed to call someone. Anyways, another week is over. It's super cold again right now, but we've actually had a milder winter week, and it has been gorgeous this week. Some like really cool frosty mornings and so much sunshine, just not right now. But anyways, good winter weather, and I'm happy to report that I have the seed package on the scabiosa said 70% germination, and I have gotten just over 70%. So I'm very happy with all the scabiosa, the white scabiosa. That's 70%. I seeded an older packet of blue, just one packet, and it's at like 40%. So I do think having fresh scabiosa seed does make a difference. Some seed you can keep for years and it's fine, but I think scabiosa is one kind that I usually like to have fresh seed. So anyways, another week done. Thanks again for joining me this week, and I'll see you again next time.
How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes? Until winter comes?